Hey everyone, sorry my house is kind of a dump. I'm trying to install new parts in my PC, and yes, I shaved the beard and I look completely ridiculous. I'm not used to seeing my face again, and I probably am going to grow it back because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it in the first place, and I look crazy. I definitely look like a cuck. So Donald Trump supporters, I welcome you calling me that because I would agree with you, and my face is exponentially more punchable. But despite the fact that I look like a 14-year-old kid, there's really some important news that I can't ignore today, and that is that Donald Trump has signed an executive order that progresses the construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline as well as the Keystone XL pipeline. So let's go ahead and watch.
This is with regard to the construction of the Keystone pipeline, something that's been in dispute, and it's subject to a renegotiation of terms by us. We're going to renegotiate some of the terms, and if they'd like, we'll see if we can get that pipeline built. A lot of jobs, 28,000 jobs, great construction jobs. Okay, Keystone Pipeline. This is with respect to the construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline. Dakota Access Pipeline. Again, subject to terms and conditions to be negotiated by us.
So what he did was an act of war, in my opinion. He declared war on the climate. He declared war on clean drinking water, and he just put millions of residents in jeopardy when it comes to their access to clean drinking water because of the threat that this pipeline poses. I don't want you guys to feel hopeless. You have power. You have the ability to pressure Donald Trump because, like all presidents, he is elected. So he can succumb to public pressure. And I want you to know that you have power. You can do something about this. Now, there's some really simple things that you can do just right off the bat to stop Donald Trump. Now, the first thing is you could head on over to standingrock.org and you could donate to the Dakota Access Pipeline Fund. If you think that those protesters at Standing Rock and any of the members from the Standing Rock Sioux tribe are going to go anywhere, you're wrong. They are relentless and their spirit is unbreakable. They're not leaving. They will be protesting this relentlessly. And if Donald Trump thinks that this pipeline can go through without resistance, he's got another thing coming. So we're not going to take this lying down. So if you can donate anything, $1, $5, head on over to standingrock.org so this fund can help them with food and supplies and water and blankets. This food will help them to stay there. If you can't get there, which if you can go there right now and protest with them, that's great. But if you can't, this is a great thing that you can do. You could donate to the Standing Rock tribe and really help them and make their lives easier if they are there. Now, second of all, the White House does have a phone number. Like all members of Congress, the president is an elected official, and the White House has a phone number. Call Donald Trump. Let him know what you feel about the Dakota Access Pipeline and the Keystone XL pipeline. Demand that he halt construction of this pipeline. You can call him up at 202-456-1111. That's 202-456-1111. Now, here's another really important thing that you can do. So there's something called bank exit. Now, some people have heard of this. Some people already participated in this. I personally partook in bank exit years ago. So if you keep your money in one of these institutions, Wells Fargo, Citibank, US Bank, JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, you can do something that is fundamentally important right now. You can withdraw your money and close your account. And I know that sounds like a pain in the ass, but in the long run, not only does that make a statement, but it also really it will help you as well. Put your money in a credit union. Now, why am I talking about banks? Well, these banks, they're investing in the Dakota Access Pipeline. So when you cancel your account, I want you to tell them that you are canceling because the bank refuses to divest from Energy Transfer Partners, which is the company who is constructing the Dakota Access Pipeline. Withdraw your money, close your account, put that money in a credit union, and a local credit union will benefit your community, and you're also going to save yourself a lot of money. There's no arbitrary fees in many of these credit unions, and this is the way to go, honestly. So if you haven't done this already, I would highly recommend it, and don't go out quietly. Let them know that the specific reason why you are closing your account is because your bank will not divest from Energy Transfer Partners. And they lost you as a customer because of this. And I don't just want you to close your account locally. I want you to call up the bank. Wells Fargo, their phone number is 866-249-3302. Citibank's phone number is 212-793-1201. U.S. Bank's phone number is 1-800-685-5065. JP Morgan Chase is 212-270-1111. Bank of America, their phone number is 813-805-4873. And I'm going to link to a Facebook page that talks more specifically about bank exit and lists more big banks. And there's more, but these are just the most common, most popular banks that we've all heard about, and the banks that we most likely have money in. Well, if you hit them where it hurts, where they're being funded, well, then this could put a big dent in their plans to construct the Dakota Access Pipeline. So as for right now, these are just small things that we can do to immediately send a message to Donald Trump and Energy Transfer Partners that they can try to construct this pipeline and they might be successful, but they're going to face hell in doing so. So that's all I got to say about this. I just wanted to touch bases, and I want you guys to know that this isn't a guaranteed thing. Yes, it's very likely that against our will, these pipelines will be constructed, but just know that it's not done yet. You still have power, and if it goes through, you can know that you did everything you possibly could. If you can't go down there, then please consider doing these things. They're small but significant acts that are really important that could influence the construction of both of these pipelines. Like I said, I view this as an act of war. Donald Trump signaled to us that he is an enemy to the planet. He is an enemy to clean drinking water, and he's an enemy to Native American sovereignty. And this cannot stand.
Support this podcast by joining the independent progressive media revolution today at humanistreport.com.